Let's take him
And
back.
Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits.
Watching him kind of go.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. Doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Jay clutch out there with Griffin. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. 4 on the clock. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Afflalo. Was a trade that seemingly had been talked about for several years. Finally last season, Boston shipping out Rajon Rondo to the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, halfway through the season.
Yeah, and it seemed to me to be a trade that actually helped both teams.
Pass to Navarro. Back to Rondo. Three-pointer. Rondo with another miss. Knicks trail by 8. Galloway, the pass to Afflalo. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Afflalo's got 5 minutes.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Navarro. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lopez a screen. Feeds to Carmelo. Jacks up a 3. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Rondo passes to Navarro. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Galloway kicks to Anthony. Dishes it to Galloway. Now the feed to Afflalo. Shoots from the line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Afflalo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Swiped away. Here's Paul. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Afflalo outside. He feeds it to Galloway. Inside. Here's Lopez, and he gets the bucket.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And New York making a change here. Amundsen's checked in. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. And another three for the Clippers.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
To the middle, knocked loose. Amundsen kicks to Galloway. Here's Lopez. That one a little long.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And he lays it straight in. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Clippers, #1. Second, the Knicks.
When you knock down three-pointers at a high rate, it's attributable to spacing, Kevin. Spreading the floor so defenses can't cover that shot and get there to challenge.
Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Afflalo, and Griffin sends it back. Here's Navarro. 12 points for him. Al Paul. The pass to Navarro. Jordan inside, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
That shot wide open. 14 points for Clutch.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Again, Afflalo missing. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run. Got that one up quick. 16 points for Clutch.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
They get a hand on it. To the middle. Here's Afflalo, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Afflalo's got 9 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Anthony drives in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Navarro, and he gets it to go. 14 points for him. And the Knicks with possession here, trailing by 19. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. Anthony's got 18 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career, and I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
Here's Galloway, defended by Paul. 9 feet out. Jump shot is good. And that's 20 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard.
Here's Galloway. Here's Lopez. The shot, no good. Good D by Jordan.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Right side, Griffin. Banked in off the glass. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
1:14 left in the first half of the game. Afflalo, that's good.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Jordan. Now here's Afflalo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. And now the Clippers on the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Kicks to Amundsen. He dishes it to Afflalo. Shoots a fader. Again, Afflalo missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The shot by Paul, nobody around. Releases from the wing and drills it. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And the wide open shot from Redick sinks the three-pointer. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And through one half, it hasn't